Hello, everybody. It's on Get to 134.
And Average Joe Squad here, as always.
Welcome to a special episode of Remember the Hyphen, the show we look at comic books, movies, and everything in between. And today we're doing a trailer react. So
I thought we were doing Pixar Big Asses.
we can do that too, I guess. All right, let's start with Mrs. Incredible.
Anyway, get back on track.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. If you'd watched one of our current podcasts, we talked about Superman Man of Tomorrow. So after we got done watching that, we looked through the trailers, and we found that they had a new trailer for a Batman series they're doing called Batman Soul of the Dragon. Basically, it's going to take place in, like, the 70s with Batman, Richard Dragon, who I think is someone from The Question, because I think he taught The Question martial arts, Lady Shiva, and Bronze Tiger, as they solve some sort of mystery regarding a master that they all trained under back during Batman's early days of training to become a crime fighter. What's notable about it is that it is going to be heavily based, taking place in like the 70s and 80s, I think. Basically,
70s.
Yeah, 70s. Because like it is just heavily laced with 70s stuff. Like like the Batmobile in this is literally just a modded out GTO. Like it looks amazing. It's got Michael Jai White, aka Black Dynamite, as Bronze Tiger. They got Kelly Hu reprising her role as Lady Shiva from the Arkham games, which makes me happy because I loved her as Lady Shiva. She was really good. I forget who the guy is that's playing Batman. It's, I think, some new guy.
Yeah, somebody. I don't recognize him at all.
And I forget who plays Richard Dragon, but from what we saw of the trailer, it looks really good.
It was really less of a trailer, more of a sneak peek, because a lot of, like, they did have some stuff animated, but like a lot of it we were seeing was like the storyboards with the voice acting over it. I mean, but from what we saw, it was really, really good. Like, yeah. I really liked the atmosphere it was giving off and everything.
Yeah. It looked to me like a lot like an old 70s kung fu flick, or an old school Bond film, particularly with Richard, since he's technically a secret agent. Dragon. Richard Dragon. No, I'm honestly really excited because from what we saw, it was going to be some really good action. I know a lot of people probably will take away from the fact that Batman is actually going to be out of costume for a lot of it. It's very much a Bruce Wayne movie over a Batman movie. But
this is like how, this in my opinion, this is how it should be done. You know,
yeah.
It shouldn't be like Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, like it especially because it's about him uncovering some secrets behind one of his mentors. It involves one of the lesser known Batman villains. Like if you grew up with Batman, the Batman Beyond, you'll know them. The Cobra Cult. I
remember them from the Robin miniseries.
What's that?
I remember them from the Robin miniseries.
Oh, yeah, I think it's actually a different cult.
It probably was.
But because there's like 7 different Cobra cults in
Cobra!
Not that Cobra. I'm also just interested in seeing how they'll deal with Lady Shiva, since she's technically not a superhero. Depending on the writer, she's sometimes also a cult leader. It just depends on the writers with Shiva. But yeah, no, I was excited for it. What did you like about the sneak peek?
Just like I said, what really I took away from it was just the atmosphere. Like, as a history guy, like, I love the 60s and 70s. I love the music, I love the culture and stuff. And like, to me, this looks like just a complete 70s love fest, which yeah. I am already on board for.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because I think I was telling you, like we're got like disco music in the back.
Yeah,
I'm
disco
like,
music.
Hell yes.
The fact that there's apparently going to be a fight scene with Lady Shiva sword fighting a dude on back of bikes. Like I said, I'm curious to see what exactly the plot is. That, and I'm mainly curious just to see how they'll play with like Bronze Tiger and Lady Shiva. Well, I mean, to be fair, Bronze Tiger is technically a good guy. I know he's a member of the Suicide Squad, but usually he's not one of the ones that gets the bomb put in their neck. Usually, Bronze Tiger is just a member or a martial artist that's working for the government. Yeah, I think that'll pretty much kind of
Yeah, which is kind of like I said, I'm excited to see it. I knew this was coming because Bruce Timm's been attached to it.
Yeah.
So it's really going to be his like animation style that we're
Yeah.
used to from like the rest of the DCAU stuff. What really is getting me is again just the atmosphere. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think we've really seen a DC animated movie that's been set in this time period. You know,
No, I
that
don't
kind of
think
like
so.
distinctive flair to it. And from what I saw of like the costume design and stuff, they're really taking like a lot from like the Denny O'Neil stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like that really stylized 70s look of Batman. It really
Yeah.
looks like they're going to draw a lot from that.
Especially, I think this Batman's cowl is blue, which is a very big staple.
I think
of
they have
Denny
the
O'Neil.
yellow behind the symbol too. So I'm actually, like I said, I'm really excited because to me this is like an era of Batman that I really think deserves more love, and I would love to see more animated stuff set in this time period. Just like I would love to see some DC stuff, animated stuff set during the 40s.
No, that'd be nice too. Well, I mean, that was basically Batman the Animated Series, if we're being honest.
I know, but still, like you know what I mean, like
No, I
stuff
do.
based on
I
like
do.
actual golden.
Yeah,
golden
you
age
want
stuff.
him with the goofy looking cowl and the purple fists of justice.
Yeah, and the.
I mean, I can't blame you
I
because
want the Bat Gyro. That's what I want.
the Batman.
I would love a Mad Monk movie, honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing them, maybe not as hokey like or like Batman 70. Like I wouldn't mind them doing like a 50s Batman with that look.
Oh, you want to see the rainbow ones? The rainbow costumes? I know
Maybe
you
not
do.
the rainbow
I know
costume.
you do.
First of all,
You like the Phantom Menace.
First of all,
Anybody that doesn't know where look up Yoda gets slapped. It's
Yeah.
funny as shit.
also I apologize for all of you seeing this shit right here. I'm growing my beard in, and I know it doesn't look very good. I just started, so
No, you keep that. It looks good.
well, yeah, I usually like it looking a little bushier.
But anyway,
Then I can't do a goatee or Lee will get mad at me, especially if I
what
grow
was
the ponytail.
what were your takeaway from just like the time period that we're gonna see this movie set in?
Mainly, I'm just happy to see like a Batman movie that has some color to it. Like nothing against the Pattinson one that's coming out, but like it's nice seeing Batman in like colorful locales every once in a while that isn't Gotham.
Yeah.
Although I think some of it will take place in Gotham, but like it's fun seeing Batman because like Denny O'Neil used to put Batman in all sorts of places. That's why he invented Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
You know,
in the Himalayas at one point.
Himalayas, Saudi Arabia, like he let Batman be a globe-trotting crime fighter, which I think is missed by a lot of modern writers. Like, he doesn't always just stay in Gotham. Like, it's nice to see him
branch out, basically.
branch out. It's nice to have the character in places that's not just Gotham. It's also nice to see, much like I said, was a positive for the New Mutants when we reviewed that, was just, it's nice seeing something else with superhero movies that it's not just
like a different style.
Yeah.
Like with New Mutants, we obviously had horror elements. You know, with here we're gonna see like like a little bit of like kung fu exploitation movie type vibes, which I think actually will work really well from what I was seeing.
No, I think it will definitely be very good, especially like even if the story is not like amazing, like you still have Batman and three of the other greatest martial artists in the DC universe fighting martial artists and like crazy Cobra cult guys.
Now listen, in the Batmobile, what kind of 8 tracks you think Batman has under the dash? Like you think he's an ABBA man?
He probably has at least well no, that's 80s. I was gonna say he probably has Bat Out of Hell by Meatloaf.
Probably.
Knowing him, he probably has some Black Sabbath.
I could see Bruce chilling some Black Sabbath.
Well, you know, in case like he wants to scare the shit out of criminals, he just pops in Black Sabbath.
Bloody Sabbath.
And then he just pops out with the fucking wings. They're like, oh, God!
Oh, shit.
No, like, Fortunate Son makes it seem like he hates rock and roll. I'm like, nah, man. He gets some fucking heavy metal shit. Puts on some, like, Screamo or some shit.
Fucking doing that, what is that called? Mental warfare. Psychological warfare. He's using psych against them.
You know, like, he puts on, oh, wow. He plays down with the sickness. You're all the sickness and I'm the cure.
Yeah, so any other last thoughts on the trailer before we wrap up?
I don't know what it was with that dude that was in the trailer. It was supposed to be the producer in that.
Oh, the producer,
movie.
yeah, he like in the sneak peek.
He's dressed like a pimp.
Yeah, he's got like the leisure suit on, and he's got like the really like wide orange glasses, and he's got like the sideburns. Like obviously they were going for like 70s stuff, but I was looking at him, I'm like, what the fuck are you wearing?
He's like, oh, that Bronze Tiger's one bad mother.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about Bronze Tiger, and I'm like,
Shaft. I'm like, the fuck.
What are we doing
Shaft
here?
for?
What are you doing here?
Obviously, but it seems like they're having fun, which
No.
I think that'll make for a good movie because
No,
they're
I think so.
it seems like a very laid back atmosphere they've been working with.
Yeah, because like I think a lot of it's just they're tired of doing the really dark, grim stuff they've been doing with the DCAU. I think it's nice for them to get like a change of pace. Because like I one of the things I think makes Batman work so well is you can do the really serious stuff with him, but you can also occasionally do like more fun stuff with him. Batman doesn't always have to be drenched in like misery. You know, I argue the best written Batman stories are the ones where it's not always completely grim and somber. You know, like some of my favorite episodes of Batman the Animated Series aren't just the ones where like they end sadly. You know, I like I love the If You're So Smart, Why Aren't You Rich? The one where literally that dude like cheats Riddler out of his money and spends the rest of his days having to lock like 700 deadbolts on his door and sleep with a shotgun in his bed. But anyway, I definitely recommend seeing it because I think the trailer really sold me on it. Hopefully it'll be out in a time where him and I can review it. Probably not coming out until next year.
Yeah, probably at this going rate, probably like maybe like a December release at the latest.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, you know, just keep on us. You know, when it comes out, we will definitely be there to watch it. But until then, guys, I'm Zongetsu134.
And I'm Average Joe Squad.
And as always, we ask you
To
remember the hyphen and take care.